A trip to Uzbekistan would not be complete if you don't spend some time in Bukhara. So, this is basically an open air museum which has madrasas, mosques, fortress, and it covers over 2000 years of history. Bukhara was also the capital of Samanid Empire, and this was Central Asia's cultural and religious heart. I will show you what all places you can visit in Bukhara, and if you like the video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and let's start. Hello guys, good morning. So it's our day in Bukhara. It's 10 a.m. right now and we just left the hotel. So the Chor Minar, from Chor Minar basically is like Char Minar. There are 4 minars like towers. So it's around 300 meters, like 5 minutes walking distance from the hotel, like the guest house that we are staying at. So I'm going there currently, and this is actually not the main road, as you can see. So like there are like small alleys via which we can reach there. So we are just going via that, and I will show you what all places are we visiting. The weather is really nice. It's not hot right now, but like there is no cloud and all, so I'm hopeful that today is gonna be good, and I will show you. And if you haven't subscribed yet, go and subscribe to my channel. The morning started with having breakfast, which was included in our guest house. So my mom actually didn't like the breakfast at all, but I enjoyed it. There were like 2 non-veg dishes and the rest were like bread and some crepe kind of thing. And this is Chor Minar, which was the first stop in Bukhara. It's a beautiful one. It has 4 minars up at the top, and the designs of the minar are very beautiful, which you can see from outside as well. And inside there is a souvenir shop, and you have to pay extra ticket entry fee if you want to go upstairs, which we did. But I would suggest that there is no point in going upstairs because there is nothing to see. There is no view. You can just see the minars up close from top, but like I would suggest there is no point. You can just see from downstairs as well. And these 4 minars have different designs, and it is believed to represent the 4 different like religions practiced in Central Asia, which is Christianity, Buddhism, Zoroastrianism, and Islam. And overall, this is like, obviously if you're in Bukhara, definitely visit this place. And then we were on our way to the next stop. So this is a Lobby House Plaza. So this one you can see right now is Nadir Diwan Begi Madrasa, and as you can see, it again has beautiful blue designs all over it. And now this madrasa is turned like inside you can see multiple souvenir shops where you can get like dresses, magnets and stuff. So the one you can see in the left hand side, I actually bought a couple of magnets from here. It was like quite cheap at this place. There is also a restaurant inside. If you want, you can have your lunch here. We didn't though. We had lunch in a local place, which I will show in this vlog. But this is how that madrasa looks like. I have heard countless number of stories of Mullah Nasruddin from my childhood. So this was his hometown. So there was a statue in this plaza and I had to get a picture. And just in front of it, there is this like small pond kind of structure. So lobby house basically translates to like around the pool. This was built in 1620. And it's a very nice place, and also there are multiple cafes and shops right here. You can definitely come here in the evening and enjoy. So this is the outer side of the madrasa. So we came to the main road and we will go to the next place. And also just beside this there is an ATM as well. So if you want, you can take out cash from here. There is an ATM inside that pond as well. Back in the 16th century, Bukhara was actually the center of trade on the Silk Road, and the city was covered like with markets and trading domes, which started from the Poi Kalyan complex to Labi House Plaza. And currently there are 4 main trading domes that still exist, and the one of them we are in currently. There are multiple things that you can buy from here, and these trading domes are actually conveniently located all around the city. Like whenever you are going to any main madrasa, you will pass by one of the trading domes. You will find different kind of things here, like you can buy hand embroidered jewelries or like any clothings. You can also buy different kind of souvenirs, ceramics from here. Just make sure you have good bargaining skills because you have to bargain a lot here. But there is a variety of options that you can buy from this trading domes in Bukhara. Uzbekistan is not just about Bukhara. I've also visited Khiva, Samarkand and Tashkent. You can check out my videos, the link of which will be available in the description box. It was towards the afternoon, it's almost 12 p.m. It was crazy hot at that time. It was April, by the way, but still it was hot, so we got some ice cream and we went to our next stop. Everything we were till now, we just walked around all the places. This is Ulugh Madrasa, which is one of the attractions in Bukhara. So this madrasa was completed in 1417, and this is one of the few remaining places of Timurid Empire in Bukhara. And this was built by Sultan Ulugh Beg, who was actually the grandson of Amir Timur, and he wanted this to become a center of science and education. So he was a ruler, but along with that he was also an astronomer, and he really cared about science. So he had built this madrasa so that scientists and scholars from all over the world would come here. And they actually had like this madrasa actually had a number of poets or astronomers or scientists here, along with students who came here to study. And you can see like this is how the place looked like. Currently there are multiple souvenir shops as well, just like any other places in Bukhara, but this is how the place looks like. One more thing I noticed is that there is a separate booth as tourist police. Like if you are a tourist, if you had any issue, if you want to know anything, you can definitely come here for help, which I really like. Next, we are going to Poe Kalyan complex. So this is, if not the main attraction in Bukhara. So there are four monuments in this. The one that you can see right now is the Miri Arab Madrasa, and on opposite to it is the Kalyan Mosque. So if you want to enter the mosque, you have to pay a separate fee. Other than that, the outside complex, it's free. And also, whenever you are entering a mosque, there is a particular dress code that you have to maintain, and basically you have to cover your head, your shoulders, your legs, and if you have, like, we already had our scarf with us, so we just covered our head, and this is the dress code. And if you don't have anything to cover up, there is also dresses outside of it, which is free of cost, and you can just take it and wear it and enter the complex. And the ticket is also valid for one whole day, so you can enter multiple times as well. And this is how the complex looked like. And also, you know, the Kalyan Mosque is Bukhara's one of the oldest mosque, and this has been their main mosque for almost 500 years now. This was completed in 1514, so you can imagine how old this is. Currently in Kalyan Mosque, and it's 12:45 right now, so it's really sunny, though it's not humid, so you don't sweat at all, so that's a good thing. And also the ticket prices are per person 15,000, and that is valid for one day, so you can come as many times as you want. And yes, this is how it looks like. Also guys, in between, my mom kept her phone in a shop in Ulugh Beg, and after coming to this mosque, like it's just like a few hundred meters from that shop, so she realized that she doesn't have her phone. So I again went, and like the shopkeeper actually kept the phone aside, and once I went, she just gave directly to me that okay, you lost your phone, like you have kept your phone here. So, and again, like the people here are really sweet and good though, so you don't have to like worry about anything that they're gonna steal anything from you or not. Yes, you have to bargain a lot, and most of the places here, like you have to bargain a lot in most of the places, and but that's about it. Other than that, I felt like the people here are really sweet. So exit from the other end of the mosque, and you can see this is the Aka Bukhara. Before that we are going to Zindan. I already have like everything set on my map. Our next stop was Zindan, which is basically a prison. So in the 18th century, late 18th century, during the reign of Mangites, this was built, and this was one of the largest prison of Bukhara. Currently, it has turned into like a small museum where you can see like multiple pictures are displayed, and a little bit was written about whoever the picture is about. There are some also some weapons, how they used to use or maybe punish the prisoners there, so that is also there. And I also saw the infamous buck pit, which was also known as Kana Khona. So this is 6.5-meter deep pit which is covered with an iron grill, and it is accessible only with a 6-meter rope. So basically they used to keep the least favorite prisoners here. Also it was covered with like insects and bugs there, and this was the debtor's cell. So if there are some people who are still yet to give their debt back, so they used to keep the prisoners there. Overall, this place I would suggest you can skip it, because not much history is written there, just about like the some people they have mentioned. I don't think it is worth visiting. Also there is a separate entrance fee for this, 20,000 som. Personally I would say skip this one. So we are now going to Arc of Bukhara. It's really sunny. This is Arc of Bukhara, and that is Bukhara Tower that you can see at the side. I think there might be a restaurant. It looks like so at the top of the Bukhara Tower. So as you can see, it's really hot right now. It's 23 degree and it's 1:30 p.m. But it's showing that at like 4 p.m. it's gonna be 25-26 degree. So let's see. Also you should bring a hat. I had my hat, but I thought I won't need it today, which was totally a mistake. Definitely if you have a hat, take it, or else just cover your head. It's really hot. Arc of Bukhara is a massive fortress that was built in the 5th century. You have to pay 40,000 som per person to enter this place. And you know, this Arc of Bukhara was destroyed and rebuilt multiple times. For example, in 13th century, it was destroyed by Genghis Khan, but later on it was again in the 16th century, it was rebuilt once again. So this, you could say, there is a city inside a city. There are multiple places that you can visit. There are many museums like the one that you can see in this video. This is one museum as such. So inside this, like from the beginning of 20th century, this place was like over 3,000 people used to live in this Arc of Bukhara. So there was like the royals used to live there. They had royal palaces inside. There was government offices, the homes of like, you know, the high officials. They also used to stay here, and it was the residence of Bukhara's emirs, like the royals, for centuries before the Soviet came during 1920s. And today, as I mentioned, like there are multiple museums inside this. You can learn about their history. For example, this one is the throne hall. So you can see it's like a courtyard. Basically it's like a massive place. You can again take pictures, and also like inside this Arc of Bukhara there are multiple souvenir shops, as in all of the places in Uzbekistan that I've mentioned. So if you want to buy anything, you can do that from here as well. And also it will take time if you are interested in their history in the museum. In terms of architecture or sculpture, there isn't much to see inside. Mostly it's like some of the royal palaces, courtyards, those things, and other than that, these are the museums. So yes, if you like this type of stuff, you can definitely take time and visit this whole place. There was also an archaeological site inside this Arc of Bukhara. There is not much to see, but there is a viewpoint from where you can see the Poi Kalyan complex, like basically the mosque Kalyan Minaret, the Kalyan mosque, and the madrasa. So that's a good viewpoint. We were quite tired by that time, and just opposite to the Arc of Bukhara there was a restaurant where we went. So we had some shashlik, and along with that some chicken preparation. The food is good and it's very like nominal, the prices there. Just beside the restaurant and opposite to the Ark of Bukhara is this Bolo Hos Mosque. So this was built in 1712 and this still serves at a Friday mosque. And it is said that the Emir of Bukhara himself visited this mosque for Friday prayers. And this is also known as 40 pillar mosque because there are 20 pillars and in front of it there is a pond and it reflects the pillars which makes is at 40 pillar, so that is why it's known as that. This is again a very like beautiful and kind of like a peaceful place. You can just spend some time here. And after that we took a cab and went to Siturai, which is the summer palace. It's just a 15-minute drive from Ark of Bukhara by cab. It plus 100 rupees in cab, and I actually really like this place. Like this architecture of this place is influenced by both Eastern and Western styles, and you have to pay a certain entry fee to enter. But the architecture inside the museums basically currently it's being turned into museums. Previously it was like the royals used to stay here, is so stunning. There is also a museum like the one that you can see right now, which shows like all of the clothes of like different their national dresses basically from the 19th century. A lot of people actually skip this place, but I personally would recommend that definitely come here. And also we were dead tired after that, so we just directly took a cab and went to our guest house to take some rest. But I would suggest that in the evening you can go to Kalyan complex and watch the sunset from there. It actually looks really beautiful during the sunset time, and again your ticket is valid for the whole day, so you can come in the evening as well. And after taking some rest we actually went out to the horse Labi horse complex to get some souvenirs like magnets and stuff from there, and then we went to a restaurant, the one that you can see right now. The place actually is good, but I'm not really like I didn't really like their food. But anyway, got some soup. Along with that, mom got salad, chicken salad, and my brother also got some other, I think, veg option, and like it was okay-ish. And we called it a night because the next day we were leaving from Bukhara to Samarkand via train, and the train was at 5:30 a.m. in the morning, so we had to leave like by 4 a.m. But anyway, that's it for Bukhara. If you have any question, definitely leave it in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I have my Uzbekistan playlist in the description box. Do check it out.